what's going on? Happy Monday. We up in this backyard. Oh my God, you guys. I've been absent for a few days. I hope you guys didn't miss me too much. But if you did, I missed you too. I don't think I've been live since, Friday? Was it Friday? What's today? Monday. I just said happy Monday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I think the last time I went live was Friday. Anyway, it was for the Empire Season 6 Episode 1 review. And if you guys have not watched that review, you need to get up on that because that is the last review that I did. And if you guys haven't watched the episode yet, please watch the episode first and then check out my review, of course. But yeah, that was awesome. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, when I did the review, I don't know where the writers are trying to take us. If they're trying to throw us for a loop, they're trying to pull one of our head. A lot of us didn't understand what's going on in the beginning, what's going to happen to Lucius. But please make sure you check that episode out and also make sure you watch my review that I did on it last week. But anyway, what do you guys think about the episode of Power that came on the other day? That's what we're going to discuss today. I know before we had said, before Tariq had even got into any type of trouble, when he had started slanging in the first place, we had said that we believe that Tariq is going to get into something that's going to get his butt into some hot water, and the only people who can get him out will be Ghost and Tommy, and they will have to join forces together, stop trying to kill each other, and join forces together in order to get Tariq out of a situation. And that is exactly what happened. So we was right about that all along, you guys. The last episode, I thought it was really, really good. It was telling us a lot of things too as well. Like, for instance, Keisha. I first want to talk about Keisha. It seems like she's playing more and more bigger roles in the show now. Now that she's so-called, playing the Bonnie to his Clyde and trying to be his ride or die and all that, down for her man, all that. She's playing some bigger roles and taking more responsibilities. And this last episode, when Tommy told her what was going to happen, she was not feeling it. He promised her before, we are done with Ghost and Tasha. I'm going to get rid of him. We're going to get rid of him, and we're not going to have to worry about him anymore. Tasha even wants, Ghost to be gone. He wants Ghost to be gone. Keisha wants Ghost to be gone. Everybody wants Ghost to be gone. But not yet. Not yet. But what do y'all see in the forecast? Like, when Keisha told Tommy, I am tired of them two. They getting on my nerves. We supposed to be done with them. I'm tired of working with them. They always getting us in some bull. You need to take care of that. And then she was like, if I have to, I'll do it for you. I will get him before I let him get you. I'm like, well, oh, hot day. Oh my God, he can't eat. Can you believe this? This is not the Keisha that we are used to. You said you sick of Keisha. You said no one made Tommy agree. And that is true. Nobody made Tanya. I said Tanya. I was reading your comment. Hey lady, how you doing? But yeah, no one made Tommy agree. And technically speaking, she could have walked as well, but I think she knows better not to walk because I think she sees the benefits of being with Tommy. At first, it was scary to be with Tommy. At first, it was scary to launder money through her beauty shop and all this. And she was so worried about her freedom and her child and CPS and going to jail and all this kind of stuff. And now it seems like she's just in like Flynn. She ready to do any and everything for the relationship, for the sake of her relationship with Tommy and his career. She's willing to risk her career, her child, her freedom, and everything for Tommy now. And it seemed like it just happens overnight. Exactly. Like when Tasha told her, he can't. You right. when Tasha told her to let her help. No, when Tasha said, I'm going to use my daycare to launder the money, to clean the money so that we can get Tyreek back. She was like, no, you ain't. I'm going to do it. Tasha was like, no, that's my son. I'm going to play some part in this. And she was like, at least let me help you so I can make sure you do the books right. And thank God she did help her, because like we were saying before, Keisha, she ain't ready to do no laundering all by herself. Now, she might be now, because Tasha, kind of showed her the ropes and showed her how to do the books and everything like that. And Tasha, she was getting with the books and everything, helping her out. But she does think she knows everything. She thinks she knows everything. And that's what I think is going to be the demise of her and Tommy's relationship, and maybe her life. I think she's going to mess up. She's going to get investigated. And she's going to wish that she was still working with Tasha. Now, that's what I believe is going to happen. But y'all let me know whatever y'all think. But, okay. Tate. Y'all have to agree with me here, because either I was tripping or... okay. During the robbery at Truth, did y'all get a feeling like Tate knew exactly what was going on? Like, Ramona, you can tell that she knew exactly what's going on. And Tate is from the streets. He used to be a cop, an officer of the law. He was looking around like, I know this fool. Ghost, I know this fool. Ain't that such and such? And then Tasha and Ghost, okay, I think they played their parts kind of good. As far as Ghost, no man, I don't want you to take my watch. And Tasha, give him the watch, Ghost. She... But still, it seemed like he kind of caught on. Like, he knew Alphonse was. He recognized him. He was dead on. Ghost, he didn't want to give up that watch, child. He did not want to give up that watch. And I think Ghost was really serious. At first, I was thinking, oh, he's playing it off. And then Tasha, I'm thinking she's playing it off by egging him on to give him the watch. But I think Ghost really didn't want to give up that watch. He was like, hold up. You're going too far. But did you hear Ghost's voice when he said you're going too far? He was trying to let the dude know, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? Just get out of here. Just hurry up and get out of here. Before, the cops are, before it goes bad. But remember, when that dude, Alphonse, remember when he was outside and he was talking to Dre? And Dre was telling him about some money. And he said, man, it don't even matter because I'm going to get mine anyway. And Dre was like, what is you talking about? What you mean you going to get your money anyway? Do you got something going on the side? Some kind of side hustle that I need to know about? And Alphonse just walked away. And then it all made sense during the robbery. I was like, this fool that went rogue. I'm like, this fool Alphonse, he done went rogue. He done went from babysitting Dre, trying to make sure, he knows his every move so that he won't try to pull one over Ghost. And then he's up there talking about, I'm going to get my money anyway. And that's what I guess he thought he was going to do. He done went rogue. What's up, Candace? Yes, Alphonse went rogue. He was up in there. He was being Billy Bad at, Ghost was like, dude, you going too far. I'm not giving you my watch. Oh my God. And then when he started messing with Ramona, talking about, ain't you that chick that used to be with the dude on the sex tape? Like, you that chick. I know you. I know you on TV. I'm like, is this dude smoking? Like, just get out of the club. He deserved to be shot. You know what, Key-Can? I know you like, man, he didn't have to shoot him. But see, what it is, though, let me tell you what had happened was Ghost, he knew what he was doing. He knew that Alphonse had went rogue, and he knew he had to get rid of him. He trusted Alphonse, but Alphonse just took it way out of proportion and started taking it in his own hands and not listening to Ghost. He didn't follow order. He didn't follow procedure, and said it all. What's the procedure? He was like doing his own thing. So Ghost, he knew what he was doing. Handing Tate that gun because he knew Tate would kill him. Tate is a trained police officer, and Tate was not about to. He got a gun right here. He's an ex-cop. He's stealing all his money for his campaign fundraiser? Oh, hell no. Ghost knew what he was doing, because what had happened is he realized Alphonse had went rogue, and this could set them all up and backfire on all of them. So he gave that gun to Tate because he knew Tate would kill him. And that's what happened. That was happened. Yes, it was a win-win for everyone. I think because Tate, I'm pretty sure he's not dumb, and he knew that Ghost set this whole thing up. Now, it's going to help him, hopefully, with the election. The way he was out there, giving himself a shameless plug. Oh, the city is full of crime. We're going to help our youth and get more jobs and education. He did his little shameless plug in there, as he should have. And like Ramona said, this is going to give you some publicity for a few months, Ghost. And on top of that, insurance is going to cover everything, all damages, which not a lot was damaged besides when the dude shot in the roof. But nobody, excuse me, that was all that damage to the place. But as far as like the jewelry and the money and wallets and all that, insurance will take care of everything. You said didn't even realize Tate used to be a po. Yeah, Tate used to be a po-po. Mm-hmm. He was a snake. He was one of those po-pos that was doing things out there in the streets that he shouldn't be doing. And that's why him and Ghost knows each other so well. But still paid. Mm-hmm. Yep, still paid. But, so I'm like, I think next episode, Tate is probably going to be sweating him and, let him know that he knows what's going on. Mm-hmm. But y'all, Benny, do you think that's going to backfire on Ghost? How he lied to Benny? Like, okay, this is a show where everybody is using somebody. Ghost is using Dre. He didn't trust him, so he was using Alfonso. Sax is using Dre to set up Ghost. Vincent was using Tyreek. Ghost is using Tommy to help him get Tyreek back. Tommy was using his goons. I'm like, Ziggy is using Tasha. I mean, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Everybody is using everybody. Ghost was using Benny. Do y'all think this is going to backfire on Ghost? How he lied. He straight up and lied. Who did he say? Igor? Didn't he say some dude by the name of Igor killed Proctor? That's what he told Benny. He was like, somebody named Igor, who was a sex trafficker, Joe Proctor, your cousin, is going to be testifying against him. So he was hiding out at his crib, and he believes that's who, shot up his crib and got rid of Proctor. And Benny was like, oh, man, dang, man, thank you for that information. Because now he knows who to go after. And so he was like, I owe you, Ghost, I owe you. And that's when Ghost was like, man, let me use your men. I need you to use your goons. I need your henchmen, because, something's going down with my son. So what do y'all think going to happen when Benny finds out the truth? Everybody is stepping on each other's neck. Everybody. Benny ain't no man. When Benny showed up, Vincent. Okay, this what I'm hoping that this whole episode, this whole situation with Tariq, I'm hoping this be a light to Tariq that I know you was pissed off at your mom and dad. You know, you was pissed off at them for this and that, whatnot. And you try to be a bad boy, be in the streets. You try to be Ghost. And it backfired on you, but you got beat with a sack of money. I mean, he got beat. Like, Vincent, I thought he was going to kill him. He was beating his butt right in front of his dad, right in front of his pops and his Uncle Tommy. And he was like, man, that wasn't part of the game. And he knew he was going to be dead. I'm like, okay, Tariq, he helped plan everything, but he didn't think that he was going to be in the plans to die. That's what he didn't think, but he should have known that in the first place. Like, you messing with these gutter folks. You messing up these gutter folks. And then you thought they was going to let you go. You thought he smacked you around the first time. Then when your father and them said they only had half the money, he beat you with a sack of money in front of his face. I mean, the man was not showing no mercy on him either. He was like, okay, he was like, dang, man, why you hit me like that? We didn't plan this part. Yeah, $2 million. $2 million. And then on top of that, Reek didn't even owe him that much money. He didn't owe them that much money. And that's another reason why he knew he had to kill them. Because if he was going to let Reek go, I'm pretty sure that Ghost and Tommy was going to try to come back at him. Because Tariq did not owe him nowhere near $2 million for them pills. That small amount of pills that he owed him. You say, good thing Tommy took the other guy. It's a darn good thing. It's a darn good thing. But you know what? The funniest moment, I gotta find some comedy in this episode. The funniest moment for me was when Tommy was telling his boys that he needs them to sell all that product in 24 hours. And they was like, 24 hours? How are we supposed to do this? And then when he told them for free, Lil Spanky was going off. He was like, hold up, wait a minute. First of all, ain't you breaking some kind of labor laws? I was like, fool, really? Who you gonna report to? Who you gonna report to talking about this ain't no, Oh my God, he was cracking me up. I like Spanky. I like Spanky. He was like, man, come on now. This is breaking some kind of labor laws, man. You messing with my 401k. I was like, oh my God. But then, BG, he was like, hey, I'm going to take one for the team. I'm going to take one for the team. I'm going to go out here. It's a child involved. I got your back, Tommy. You can just hit me off later. BG, that's my dude right there. I like BG. That other guy, not Spanky, but the other one. What's his name? I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But I don't like him. The lighter one. You know which one I'm talking about. The lighter one. I don't like him too much. I like Spanky because he's funny. I like BG because he seemed like he really down with Tommy. Like really down with Tommy. Like down with him regardless if money is involved or not. That's his guy. You know what I'm saying? Spanky, he's like in the middle. He's trying to be this hard little dude. And the other guy seems like if he had a chance, he would take Tommy out and take over. Do y'all get that from, do y'all sense that too? Or is that just me? But that's what I sense. You said Tommy was going to kill Spank and the other guy. Yeah, he did tell him. He said, or I could kill y'all. They was like, yeah, but if you kill us, then you have to find somebody to replace us. And who he going to find to replace them? They had 24 hours. And then he had to find somebody who was, like somebody he could really, really trust. Really, really trust. So he wasn't going to be able to find nobody in no 24 hours. He wasn't going to be able to find nobody in no 24 hours. Well, less than 24 hours to replace them because they needed the money in 24 hours. But yeah, that was funny. he was like, you're breaking labor laws, Tommy. What's up with that? This ain't no Make-A-Wish Foundation. You trying to kill the man, and then you want to save the man's kid. Which one is it? You want to work with him or you don't work with him? You want to kill him or you don't want to kill him? Spanky had me cracking up. But yeah, that other dude, I cannot remember his name. But I think if he had the opportunity, he would take Tommy out. Yeah, he was trying to negotiate. He was trying to negotiate. You said the other head man made me mad when he took that million. Oh, Jason. Who can? Jason, I was so upset at that part of the show. I was like, for real, Jason? Did you hear Tommy begging? Tommy was like begging. He was like, please, Jason, don't do this. Please don't do this. Jason was like, well, first of all, I'm pissed off because y'all working together behind my back. And Tommy was like, not technically. Technically speaking, we're not working together. He was like, well, technically speaking, Tommy, you owe me money for protection against this fool right here. I've been giving you protection against Ghost. You ain't paid up. And technically, Ghost, you owe me money for killing one of my men. You said who put the money back in Tate count because Ghost was confused? No, the money back in Tate's account, I think that was from Ghost. I didn't sense that. What I thought had happened was Ghost had put the money back in his account because he knew, the other $1 million that they had. Excuse me. You said he get on my nerves. He greedy. Yeah, he greedy. If Ghost didn't put it in there, then I don't know who put that money back in his account. Unless it was... No. It couldn't have been Tasha. No, it couldn't have been Tasha. The only other person who had money was the money from Tate that went to Ghost. But then Jason took half of that. And then they tried to bring that $1 million to what's his name, Vincent. I thought they kept that $1 million. I don't remember Vincent taking that money. I remember they offered him $1 million, said they'll bring the rest back. Then he was beating on his son. See, I didn't even see that exchange because I was actually working, processing disability claims while watching the TV out my side eye. So I was listening and not watching everything. So I was like this. And every time something happened really good, I was like, you said Ghost planned the robbery to give Tate back the money. Yeah, he did. He planned the robbery to give Tate back the money and also to pay off Vincent. Because being that Jason took the money from them, he had to pay him back and get another $1 million to pay Vincent. Because the $1 million that he got like half of it from Tosh, and the other half came from Vince. I mean, the other half came from Tate. Oh, hey, Miss Nancy Knowles, I didn't see you jump in here, girl. So this what had happened. He got $1 million from Tate, right? And then he went ahead and got some money from the drugs. So he had money from the drugs. They hustled $1 million of drug money. Then they got $1 million from Tate. So that was the $2 million. Jason took one of those millions. And then they set up the robbery at True because now they still needed $2 more million. Because they still had to get $1 million back to Tate and then give Vincent the other $1 million. But me personally, I think they should kill him. I think they should have killed him and took back all of the money. That's what I think they should have done. You said I love Ghost. I do too. He's so cute, but he's a midget. But I love how they make him look so big on the show. Like season 1. When I first saw season 1, and this was before I saw Ghost off of the show, like in interviews and stuff like that. And I just thought, I mean, on the show, they just made him seem like this big, muscle, 6 foot something man. And then when I saw him outside of the show in like an interview or something, I was like, this dude is like 5 foot tall. I'm like, he's like 5 foot tall. They got me. They got me. You said Ghost proposed to kill Jason, but Tommy wasn't feeling it. And why do you think Tommy wasn't feeling it? Because I'm unsure about that too. Because I would have killed him. I would have. Hey. Yep. Okay. I said hey to Candace. Make sure I spoke to everybody that came in. Hey, Miss Deanna. What's up? WGQ. That's Deanna Irwin, y'all. Miss, we got questions. That's her group's motto. We got questions on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all hit up her channel. I love me some Miss Deanna Irwin. So make sure y'all hit up her channel. And y'all who ever else in here who have channels, make sure y'all hit up each other too. Miss Natural Nolans. Most of y'all know each other already. Most of y'all follow each other already. But you welcome, boo. But yes, did you watch Power, Deanna, the other day? Man, it was lit. It was lit. But you know what? It's about to be an all-out war, and I think it's going to be more than one war. Tommy and Ghost, of course, they back at it. They going to be back at it. And Benny, I think Benny and Tommy. Okay, now this is what I kind of sense. At the end, when Benny was standing in front of Ghost, and when he was standing in front of Tommy, and Tommy was telling him, this is Benny, this is, whoop, 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 whoop. I just got a feeling that Benny knows there is no Igor. Like, there is no Igor. And then now Tommy knows that Ghost knows that he was the real one that killed Proctor. And like he told Keisha, I think, this is going to be like the worst thing that could ever have happened to Ghost. The worst betrayal. And he said, I think this is really what's going to set Ghost off. To definitely try to take Tommy out. Once he found out he hit Proctor, Ghost and Proctor was so close, y'all. They was like so close. More than lawyer and, client. They was cool. They was like friends. They did everything for each other. And Proctor went to the grave with so much dirt on Ghost, like so many secrets, and he never ratted him out. It's like, it's about to be an all-out war. And I think Benny, once he finds out that Tommy actually is the one who killed Proctor, I think Benny is the one who's actually going to take Tommy out. I think Ghost is going to try, but I think Benny is the one that's going to actually take Tommy out. That's what I think. Now, y'all let me know what y'all think, but sometimes I be reaching. Sometimes I be reaching, but that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm really feeling. As far as Keisha goes, I think Keisha is going to get Tommy set up. She's also going to lose her beauty shop because I think she's going to mess up on cleaning money, which again, she should have left that to Tasha. Her and Tasha could still be making money left and right like that, but she want to be Tasha, act like Tasha. She wants to be what she believes Tommy needs. Like, she knows Tommy is this gangster, this thug, this drug dealer, this killer, and she's trying to be everything that she thinks she needs to be for him to want to stay with her. And I think it's gonna catch up with her. It's gonna catch up with her. But who do y'all think is gonna take out Jason? Because one of them gotta take out Jason too. Because Ghost cannot afford to keep paying Jason $100,000, every week or every 2 weeks. For, the price of him killing one of his guys. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And Truth, Truth is doing good, but hey, $100,000 like every week that he wants Ghost to continue paying him. Y'all can't forget about Sax. Oh, Sax. I think Dre is gonna kill Sax. That's what I think. I think Dre is gonna kill Sax, but hey, I could be wrong. Oh, you mean Detective what's her name? McCall and Rodriguez? The detectives and the sergeant? Y'all can forget about Sax. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. He said Ghost keeps saying that they are brothers, so he's not going to kill Tommy. She said about to trick that off. Yeah, I don't think Ghost is going to kill Tommy. I think it's going to be Benny. Said she about to trick that off, and her attitude trash. Y'all can't forget about... Yeah, she got a bad attitude. Yeah, those two detectives... Tasha, she knew that her son was lying. She asked him why was he lying. When he told the detectives that some guy in the apartment building was like a racist or something and didn't think black people should live there, in the condos where they live, or the penthouse, where they live. And so that's why he was going out the back door. She knew she was lying. Ghost just knew that his son had to have set up Proctor. But the thing about it, I have to, in his defense, he didn't know it was Proctor. He didn't know it was Proctor. He didn't know Proctor was about to die because Tommy never told him. He just told him, leave the back door open, Tariq. That's what he told him. And he said, get out of there right now. And so he took the little girl, Proctor's daughter, and he took her to go get some hot chocolate. And then that's when Proctor called because he knew he was about to die, and his daughter went to his cousin Benny's house. But so in his defense, he didn't know. Yeah, Tasha knew that. Ain't we had this conversation before? How we know when our kids is lying? You can have 10 kids, and you can tell out of all them 10 kids which one did what. If they lying, if somebody, broke a glass and tried to glue it back together and put it back in the cabinet behind 5 other glasses, out of all 10 of your kids, which one did it. But yep, that's just how I am with my boys. I'm like, hold up, I already know who did it, so y'all might as well just tell me, or y'all both get in trouble. But yeah, the story seemed bogus. But he played it up, man. The Emmy for Best Male Actor goes to Tyreek. I'm like, that boy. He deserved an Emmy. He was up there all emotional. The crime, the murders. I'm just tired of the killing. I mean, he was all dramatic, and Tasha looking at him, giving him the side eye like... He was playing the heck out of that role. And the detective and the sergeant was just sitting there like... They probably didn't know what to think. They're like, man, is this dude, is he telling the truth? Is he lying? Is he not? Like, but he played the heck out of that role. I'm telling y'all, I was working and typing at the same time and watching the TV. And I was like, what? I had to turn around on that part. But, oh yeah, what about the girl, Keekan? I'm glad you brought that up because I totally forgot. And I thought she was going to be in this episode. I really thought she was going to be in this episode and that we were going to find out who she was working for. Who do y'all think she's working for? Do y'all think that she might have something to do with Vincent? Or do y'all think that she might still be undercover, like working with the feds or working with the authorities? Or do y'all think she's working with somebody totally out the picture that we don't even know about? That's what I'm wondering. Because at first I thought she was undercover, because it was like, oh, she was like this, oh, woe is me, woe is black people, you messing up with the black people name, and you making us look bad, and whoop de whoop whoop. And then like less than 24 hours, she's like, okay, I'm with you. Yeah, I could use some extra cash. It was just too easy. And then he knew she was gonna be back. For some reason, he knew. But she came back, and she's like, okay, I can help you, hustle and, get rid of them pills. It was just too easy, so that's why I thought she was undercover. So, y'all still think so? Undercover? Is that what we gonna go with? That's what I think. I think she's undercover. And I was like, man, because if she's working with somebody, I don't know if it could be Vincent, because I can't think of nobody else she could be working with. You said a man from the daycare wasn't in this episode. He think he can take on ghosts, but he has no idea. Oh, yeah. We forgot all about him. Where he at? He probably with the girl. He probably with Tyree's new I won't even say girlfriend. They was all hugged up and kissing and smooching on each other and stuff. But I don't know if they, they gave they stuff a title yet. But, yeah, he think he can handle ghosts. We need to know who he really is, though, because it just seems too, coincidental. How he just popped up in there, needing a daycare, the minute that she opened the daycare, the minute that she goes in there, and, to paint and do other stuff in there, he happens to pop in. I'm a single dad, he's handsome, he's good looking, he's chocolate, and he needs a daycare. He's single father. I need a daycare for my daughter. So it just seems a coincidence. And that stripper got mad skills. Tasha need to keep her on the payroll. She need to start watching her child for free. She needs to start watching her child for free. Like, totally free daycare services until your child reaches the age of 12. Because I think that's after 12, that's when they don't go to daycare anymore, right? I think after 12, because they old enough to stay home by themselves. But yeah, she needs to keep her child for free. I mean, free meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, all that, field trips. All that free. But yeah, they was working them men. They was working the heck out of them men. Tosh, boy, Ghost taught her well. Ghost and Tommy taught her well. And Keisha is trying to be just like Tasha. But it's going to backfire. I really hope that, because one thing, another thing, we haven't seen Keisha's child in a minute. Have we? The last time we seen Keisha's child was when Tommy's mother was trying to kind of warn her in a slick roundabout way. Did you hear what happened to Tommy's ex? It's a shame what happened to his ex. And Keisha was like, What she talking about? She ain't listening though. Keisha ain't reading between the lines, and that's what's gonna get her caught up. Because I believe now, I know some of y'all is like, Tommy really, really, really likes Keisha. I don't get that. I don't see it that way. I see it as opportunity for Tommy. I really see it as opportunity. He likes her enough to be with her and, have relations with her and everything. And it's a plus because now she really trying her best to be, what she thinks he needs her to be. But I think if he had to, he would kill her, no questions asked, just like he did his ex, just like he did his daddy. And I'm sure he been wanting plenty times to do it to his mama, but he's like, okay, daddy wasn't around, mama, I deal with this old crazy lady, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I think he would take Keisha out in a second if he had to. Like y'all can't forget that time last season when he had the gun under the pillow and he was just waiting on her to say the wrong word and say that she's not, totally 100% on his side. He was gonna blow her out, blow her, probably put that gun right at the top of her head. He said, "What do you think is gonna happen with the penthouse?" I don't think they're gonna go back there. I think they're gonna, set it, hook it up, clean it up, and probably sell it. I don't think they're gonna go back there. And Tariq, only time he can deal with his mom. Yep, you're right. Yep, I think Ghost is gonna feel some guilt. I hope Tariq ends up feeling like has a heart and ends up feeling some guilt, especially after all this that he's been through, and seeing Tommy and Ghost, rescue him basically. But then again, it's like, okay, I didn't know Proctor was gonna die. But Tommy is my uncle. He's like one of the favorite grown-ups in my life right now. So he's not going to snitch on Tommy, of course. He knows the code. Rick ain't going to snitch on Tommy. But I think he still will feel some type of way because that was one of his dad's best friends too. Proctor. Yeah, Tariq thinks it's all a game. And that's what I'm saying. I hope he doesn't anymore. I hope he gets on the good foot and does what the heck he's supposed to do. Because my thing is this. I can see Tariq, when he growing up, him and his dad just running things. You know what I'm saying? Just running things. Doing what they need to do. Being bosses out there. Legally, illegally, it don't even matter. But if they work together and he goes to school like his parents want and gets an education, gets a degree in business or whatever, I think him and Ghost can just be kind of like Empire with Lucius and his sons and Cookie. You know what I mean? But that's just what I see. That's what I see. So yeah, I hope Tariq gets on the good foot. Because that chick, the one that's at Choate, now that he's out of Choate and he done been kicked out and everything, I'm like, is she gonna come back around? Is she gonna come by his mama house? You said Ghost should have told Tasha that Tommy knew Tariq was done. Yeah. And then again, you said Ghost should... Oh, I already read that comment. I don't know why Ghost didn't... I don't know. But see, then again, Ghost didn't know either. He had literally just found out too. He had found out that Tommy knew. So, I guess technically she could be mad at both of them, but... I guess Ghost thought he squashed it. He thinks he can take care of everything. He can handle everything. He's running everything. But I think him and Tosh is a power couple. And I don't know. I kind of want to see them back together. Do y'all think that's possible? After this situation, do you think this will draw them back together? And you know what else? Since the penthouse is all blew up and shot up and everything, and Ghost needs somewhere to stay, is he gonna be staying with Tasha? But yeah, you hate that Tommy turned his back on Tasha, and it's all because of Keisha. Again, and that's where people are getting it misconstrued. They thinking, oh well, Tommy turned his back on Tasha. He's with Keisha. Keisha, if she don't like Tasha, if she don't want him to be around Tasha, he's doing what Keisha wants. I still think he's playing Keisha. He's just taking advantage of the situation. And I think that's why some people think that he really loves her, he really likes her, really wants to be with her. It's convenience. It's a relationship of convenience. But yeah, he turned his back on Tasha, and Tasha didn't do nothing wrong. She didn't do anything wrong to Tommy. Even when Ghost played her and was with Angela and all that kind of stuff, Tommy was still on her side. And she, had his back as well. She knows a lot of things about Tommy, and I'm sure she'll take those to her grave. So yeah, I hate that he turned his back on her too. But yeah, so I think, did we discuss everything? I think we did. Oh, Ziggy. Now, that's one thing. That's the last thing I'm going to talk about, y'all. Ziggy. Okay, Ziggy is the dude, the drug dealer, who's using Tasha to clean his money. But when they was trying to sell his stuff to raise the money to get Tyreek back, They only got 40,000 out of his stuff because I guess I don't know if his stuff isn't potent enough or valuable enough, or it's not sellable. It's not sellable. And so they only got 40K off of his product. So where do y'all think this is going to leave him and Tasha? I'm like, how you making little money out there in the streets? Little money. I was like, what the heck? He up there threatening her and threatening to turn her in and everything, and he out there. Oh my God. He needs to start getting his product from somewhere else, because she couldn't even count on him to help get her son back. He only had 40K. The rest of that drugs was like $1 million, and they sold it in 24 hours. You said she could have told Tommy or Ghost about him, but she wants to handle. Yeah, and I guess I get it. Because for one thing, drug dealers, they don't like to let everybody know they're a drug dealer. They don't like everybody in their business, and chances are they probably already know the dude. If she told them who it was, they probably like, oh, we know that small street dude. You said I was done. Well, yeah. When they said this, all you get is 40K, I was like, he needs to start working at the daycare with Tasha. The ladies at the club, they made more money. Boy, okay. That was funny. I just thought I'd mention that. But yeah, this last episode, I did really like this last episode. Again, a few questions we have are, is Keisha, her trying to be this ride or die, gonna backfire on her? Is Ghost or Benny gonna be the one to kill Tommy or somebody else? Does Tate really know that Ghost set the whole robbery up? Does Benny have any idea that Ghost was lying about this so-called Igor, who is a trafficker of girls, if he is the one who really, killed his cousin Proctor? What other questions do we have? Who is Tariq's friend from Choke working for? Is she an undercover? Or if she's just working with, another drug dealer? What are the questions? The guy who, Tasha, the guy who came up in the daycare. Who is he really? We got a lot of questions, y'all. I don't know if Deanna's up in here, but that's her, again, that's her model for her YouTube channel, for her subscribers, her supporters, her family over there. They called the WGQs for We Got Questions. And yes, we got questions, y'all. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some of those answers during the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If y'all didn't, go back and watch it. I know we reviewed it, but I still like to watch the shows thoroughly anyway, because some things we leave out, So, and I hope y'all enjoyed the review tonight. I know it's getting late. It's almost 11 o'clock here in the Midwest. So, you guys, I'm going to let you go. Get my butt ready so I can get into the bed and get ready for work tomorrow morning. And make sure you guys, if you didn't already like this video, make sure you like it, share it, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Tomorrow, I know I didn't go live for like the last 3 days. I was dealing with migraines on top of I won't spell it out for you, but the women thing, the lady thing. Migraines on top of the lady thing. I was balled up in bed, I'm telling you, in a fetal position all weekend long. And my sons was catering to me. It was bad. My headache would not go away. And so all weekend, all I did was watch other people's videos. I was watching live after live after live, just laying in bed and just trying to get through with the weekend. And then I had to work Saturday and Sunday morning. So dealing with the migraines, and then at the nursing home, it was going crazy at the nursing home. I was all bad. I was all bad. So I know Empire Empire comes on tomorrow night. Yeah, Empire comes on tomorrow night. And let's see, Greenleaf came on last week. So I think I owe y'all a review on Greenleaf. I'm behind on Black Ink. I might as well just wait till the next one of Black Ink come out instead of trying to make up for that one. But yeah. Thank you, Keekan. Thank you. And you guys, again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back tomorrow night. I think we're going to do Greenleaf tomorrow night when I come from the nursing home. So it'll be around like 9:30-ish, 10 o'clock. So make sure you have the notification bell set so you can get notified when I go live. But as usual, Primetime Squad, stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces. Good night. And thanks for tuning in again, you guys.